Hello everyone, Coach Sean here with the Golden Tennis Academy. Today we're going to be learning the basics of how to hit a backhand. First we're going to start with the one-handed backhand. In today's modern tennis, the two-hander is a little bit more common, but we're going to start off with the one-handed backhand. So similar to your forehand side, you don't want to do all of the work with your dominant hand. You want to have your opposite hand help you out a lot with the swing. So the first part of the swing is bringing your racket back. And if you notice, if I keep my feet facing forward, I can't bring my racket very far back. So when you bring your racket back, you want to turn your body to the left. From here, if I start my swing, the racket's a little bit too high. So once you turn and bring your racket back, you want to drop it down. And most of this part is done with your left hand. If you notice, it's mostly with your left hand. So I'm going to start from the beginning. Turn, bring that racket back. Once you're able to drop your racket here, you want to let go of your non-dominant hand. And similar to the forehand, we don't want to stop right when we hit the ball. We want to really follow through and extend. And if you notice on my follow through, I'm not keeping my hand down. This would make us turn too open. You want to bring your left hand back as your right hand goes forward. And if you also notice, every time I'm doing the swing, I'm taking a step forward with my right leg. You don't want to turn and just swing here, or else your racket's going to open up. So let's go through the full one-handed backhand motion again. Turn your body, bring that racket back with your left. Once you feel like it's as far back as it can go, you want to drop, let go, and make sure we're following through all the way. The timing of the steps is very important, and similar to your forehand, you don't want to have your racket too close to your body. You want to make sure you're bringing it out wide. All right, the two-handed backhand is a little bit different. The biggest difference is the position of your left hand is now going to come down to the grip as well. And now it's your non-dominant hand that's going to be more in control of the swing as opposed to the one-handed backhand. So the setup's the same, except you want to bring your hand down all the way to the grip. And same thing, we want to bring our racket back. Notice how my body turns. Same thing, we don't want to swing from up here or else we're going to make contact too high. We want to drop our racket. And a little bit more important on this swing is timing our step into the ball. If you have seen our forehand video, you've noticed that I talked about how you can hit the ball open stance. But on the backhand, if you have time, you want to step in every time because it's a little bit more of a full body motion. So I'll go through the two-handed backhand again. Both hands on the racket. Bring your racket back, turn, and fight the urge to want to use your dominant hand here. If you use your right hand, you're going to end up too much inside of the ball. You really want to feel like it's your non-dominant hand in control. And similar to the one-handed backhand, we don't want to stop right when we make contact. We want to feel like we're stepping, following through all the way. The most important thing on your backhand is making sure that you get your racket back in time. Because if you find the ball, but you're not ready to swing, you're going to be rushed and you're not going to make great contact. So as soon as you realize that the ball is coming to your backhand, not your forehand, turn, get your racket set, maybe adjust your feet, and then if you can and you have time, step in and follow through. I'm Coach Sean. That's how you hit the backhand with one hand as well as two hands.